with it right. Here with who I started with, be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 8 no central coast, mob and suicide. Always arsonist. I step in the booth and cast, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back. We're back on ChicanoTube. I appreciate all the beautiful linda raza that are spending their midday fix with me. The town hall is locked and loaded, ready to go for Wednesday. But first, let's go through the formalities. Gracias all the day oneers. Gracias everyone inside the members only. The members only is the backbone of the community. They've been getting some exclusive little nuggets, exclusive little content that's not out on the internet yet. That's what I told the members only. Something I've been talking about in the members only. As soon as everyone and their mama finds out, 1,000 videos are going to be made, but it's all to the good. Gracias to the members only. All the Chicano channels, they're getting less and less and less. They're getting knocked off. We do the ancestry DNA on these cabrones. None of them are raza. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. All the Chicano pages, again, less and less and less. I'm the last man standing, cabrones. I'm the last one. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you guys. I want to get your thoughts on what do you guys think of the town hall, man? I'm right here at the Jalicense, of course, in Salinas at the Jalicense, getting something to eat. I appreciate you guys spending your lunchtime with me. Let me go ahead and get in the comment section. That's right. I appreciate you guys, man. So let's go over the people that are going to be involved in the town hall. I wonder if I should turn on the camera. Well, then you won't be able to see me, but you can see my ugly face. But maybe I'll turn myself off just for a little bit, cabrones. All right. I want to get your thoughts on the town hall, man. What do you guys think of the panelists that we got right here? This is 100% on. It's a balanced panel. It's 100% balanced panel with political views, with other views. I'm going to go one by one and introduce them to you. The day of the town hall también, but I'm also going to do it right now. Man, check this out, gente. I'm going to show you what the Jalicense does right here. Check this out. Boom. Look at that. Chingado, man. Oh, I just put un chingo de chile de árbol. I always tell the ladies, hey, give me 3 chile de árboles because this is smack in. This is an ensalada de pastor, gente. An ensalada de pastor, man. Enough of my ugly face, man. So the panelists, let's go ahead and start off with them. We got, well, of course, myself, el más feo, el cabrón, ¿verdad? El primero cabrón es el más feo. El primero cabrón es el más feo. And then again, right next to me, we have a young activist. She's on fire, gente. Young activist. I believe she's also in college. Young activist, ready to join the panel. Anxious, on fire. I've said this again and again. It is the youngsters. They got a lot more fire in the tank. So her name is Simple Sammy. She's going to be joining us Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And see how we're leveling up, gente. Not only are we leveling up because we're more diverse, the word is getting out, man. The word is getting out that, you know what? There's a platform right here. Que este cabrón, he hosts all perspectives. He was raised on respect, and he shows respect first off and foremost off to everyone. And this ain't the YouTube Yarda channel, Chicano Street TV, where this and that and politics and that. No, we have a good old time over there. If you want that kind of stuff, Chicano Street TV, right? And as a disclaimer, I didn't ask no one's paperwork on the panel, cabrones. So even though Kimo was like, he probably will now. That's YouTube Yarda shit. It's all to the good, man. But again, here are the panelists. Simple Sammy. She's going to be joining us. Right next to Simple Sammy, we got, for the first time, also, like Simple Sammy's making her debut, for the first time also making his debut on the People's Town Hall, is going to be none other than my indigenous brother, Kiawi. My brother, thank you again for taking time out to join us, accepting the invitation. I appreciate you, cabron. I was thinking of getting Kiawi on the channel for when I release my DNA. I'm going to do a video. The DNA results is Mikey Amiklo. Next thing you know, 75% German. I'm 80% Anglo or something, right? I don't know, man. What I do know is I'm Mexican 100%. Again, it's a nationality, not a bloodline. But we're going to find out what the bloodline is. I have 2 Mexican parents. I'm a dual citizen of both countries, and you cannot be a citizen of Mexico. You cannot be a citizen of Mexico unless you have Mexican parents. Unless something has changed. I don't know. I heard some things change. I got my dual citizenship when it was hard. Gente, I had to go to Mexico twice to get my dual citizenship. There was no appointments in the embassies. Okay, this is smacking. Look at this, gente. Look at this. My. That's a sin. But around here, on Normandy and Western, we call this here a little 20. I'm right here. I'm a Jalicense in the town in Salinas. That's fire right there. All right, enough of my ugly face, man. That's right. Tell us about. No empieces this way. All right, here we go. Kiawi. Thank you, hermano. Maybe I'll bring. I wanted to invite you back on the podcast, pero a lo mejor Kiawi's like, ya cabrón, no me molestas, güey. Tengo chingaderas que hacer. But he is gonna come on the town hall. I appreciate you, my brother, for coming on the town hall this Wednesday at 6:00. He is has an indigenous perspective, man. And if anyone can talk, right? Cultura. Let me tell you about the 10 deities. Let me tell you about this. If anyone can talk about culture that has to do with indigenous tribal history, pre-colonization, it's my brother Kiawi, because his ancestry DNA, he put it on blast. He put that out there. Guess what? What do you got to say? What do you got to say when someone is 77% indigenous, indígena a las Américas, en las Américas? What do you got to say about that? You ain't gonna ask for paperwork. There's no paperwork, cabrones. It's already there. The DNA is the new paperwork for all these cabrones that are claiming things, claiming ancestry, talking cultura. Next thing you know, the DNA comes back. Hey, you're talking cultura. You're like 5% indigenous, cabron. You know, I feel like saying what Smokey said in Friday. Let's jump them. No, I'm just kidding. Let's jump them. No, I'm just kidding. Tele Zavala says, I don't care, Pina. Oh, man. Let me see. 1. Okay, correct. Correct. And correct. Hey, you got all 3 correct, Telly. You're right on all 3 of those things, Scott. Mikey, where's Nino America? So here's the thing. I don't know if people were trolling. I'm going to go one by one. I'm introducing all these guests to you right here on this panel, man, as I'm eating at the Jalicense in Salas. Yesterday was a car show in Salinas. And so I was on the fence, take the wife to the car show. Like I did, for the last couple years at the Tavares show. We always go to the Tavares Mega Show because I ring announce the fights at the Tavares Mega Show and to do a little meet and greet. And I was on my way there. I was getting hungry, to be honest. And then I'm like, oh man, all they're gonna have is a bunch of pinchy corn dogs over there. And then the rap concert. And then, to be honest, the show they don't got the baddest cars. The Tavares Mega Show in Salinas is better, in my opinion, than the Street Low Show. Don't get me wrong, my Street Low lovers and gente and followers. The Tavares Mega Show is better, man. It got un chingo de vendors, 40, 50 vendors, everything you could think of. Not just that, it has the baddest rampla, like Gypsy Rose came last time. Gypsy Rose just doesn't jump in any show. Gypsy Rose wasn't over here at the Street Low Show. So Gypsy Rose and all these, the marquee cars, right? So as we're driving over there, I'm like, honey, let's go to Carmel. Let's go over there to High Endville. Let's just go sightsee. Let's go to our favorite spot, man, Carmel by the sea. So that's what we did yesterday, anyways. So, anyways, so the panel is Simple Sammy, activist, college enthusiast, motivational. She's ready to go. Kiawi, indigenous, 77%. Man, I mean, that's a lot of indigena blood, you know. And I uploaded the short on Chicano Street TV. Go and trip out on that one. On what he was saying. He was talking about, I'm not going to say it, but he went ahead and he said some stuff, right? And I uploaded that over there. Julio Solora says, Kiawi claims ultimate indigenous, but doesn't live. Now, so say my bloodline came back. This is for Julio Solorio. Say my bloodline came back 80% Russian way, right? And I don't know las costumbres, la cultura de allá, but whatever they do in their day-to-day stuff or however they live. If I didn't do what they do or live how they live, I'm not Russian way. But my blood is almost 80% Russian. Again, this is hypothetical. I know I'm not way. Well, you never know. The DNA's coming way. This one guy dropped a comment. He goes, I know this guy was a Chicano, man. This is a straight Chicano comment, right? He was like, hey, I better not find out you're not Chicano, ese. I was like, chinga. Well, the DNA's on its way. The DNA is on its way. We'll find out, way. Now, the DNA is not going to say Chicano, way. Obviously, we're a mixed people. We're already mixed, man. Because Spain came, cabrón. So we got Kiawi on the panel. Let's move on to mi amiga Bonita Falls. Mi amiga Bonita Falls. Patti, I believe is her name also on IG. Also, she is very much involved with what's going on in the community and also on politics. If you want to know her political views, there's the IG handle to Miss Bonita Falls, which is mi amiga Patti. Now, next to Patti. Man, this taco salad is off the hook. Next to her, there was two guests. You know what? Let me finish the Nino America thing. I don't know if you guys were trolling or if you guys want Nino back because of the dynamic. The dynamic being his personality, his confidence, he's brash, etc., outspoken. But I got like 3-4 comments on the post saying, hey, where's Nino America? Now, I don't know if you guys are trolling or say, hey, bring Nino back. You know, he lights a fire, he throws kerosene and shit, but the aim on this town hall was to bring a little bit more diversity, split it down the middle with genders and split it down the middle with politics. But Nino America, of course, he got my direct shit, man. He got my direct sell. I know he's ready to go. I know he'll be tuning in on Wednesday night. So I just don't know if you guys were trolling now that you guys are like, where's Nino? Where's Nino? When Nino comes on and he got like a target on his back. You guys are throwing chingazos at him in the comment section. Boom, back, boom. So is it you guys, without saying it, like him to be on the panel because of the dynamic? Again, his personality, he's being outspoken. Of course, he's a conservative. Now, notice that on this panel, I'm not telling you conservative liberal. This panel is split halfway, but that's not for me to say. You guys want to research that stuff? I just go to their pages to see that they're involved in issues, that they're activists, and they're ready to go. You know, and intellectuals and obviously intelligent. That's all I want to verify to get them on the panel. So that's what I did, right? All right, moving on from Nino America. LA County in the casa. That's right. My boy LA County stays in the house. I appreciate you, Daniel Gonzalez. Hey, Daniel, I went to the flea market on Sanjo Flea Market on Saturday, and I got something else for the studio, cabron. I know you like cultura stuff, man. I got this badass little, it looks like a little salamander. Badass little salamander for the studio. I'm always looking for little stuff, right? And then I also got a little sarape that you can put on the bottle. ¿Qué onda, way? You could buy a little sarape to put on top of the Centenario bottle. That's what I did, way. So shout out to you, man. LA County's in the house. All right. So I brought back two of the most popular requested guests back. I always listen to your guys' feedback. Number one is Wayward Son. You guys wanted him back on the podcast. There he is. He's back. I appreciate you guys. I always appreciate your feedback. And you guys are commenting about Nino America. I think I'm gonna bring him back, man. If he's open to it, we'll come back in April. Now, the first one that Nino was on, he was throwing chingazos, boom, bat, boom, And the second one, and I know he was being very professional because I had laid out the groundwork, and he basically was 100% professional in letting people rebut, speak their points, etc. On this one, and not I'm gonna be laying the groundwork on every single town hall. On this one, it's gonna be more open talk. That means someone gives their opinion on a topic. Like, say we're talking about Citlali, we're talking about ICE, we're talking about Jocelyn Rojo, we're talking about anything, right? A lot of things, right? The self-deportation app just launched today. I know a lot of people are talking about the self-deportation app, etc. But what I'm gonna do, like on this one, it's gonna be more open talk. When someone gives their response to something, anyone that wants to interject, come in, give with their opinion, just go ahead. Go ahead and let's go. And that's how the plática is gonna go. So Nino's gonna come back hopefully in April, cabrones. If you guys want to put him in. Personal 757, that's right, my boy. Appreciate you, Wade. Hey, where's that 757? Where's that area code, cabron? I'm not even knowing. Where's that at? That's actually the first three numbers to a lot of house numbers over here in Salinas. A lot of house numbers start with 757. A lot of house numbers start with 758. That was just the numbers that they gave our area code, man. Here it is. Damn, this thing is fire, gente. Nalivato says, put me in, coach. Put me in. I'm ready to go. That's right, cabrón. Soon, way, soon. All right, so next, the Wayward Son and the Homie Hangout were the most requested to bring back to the town hall, cabrones. So Wayward Son, obviously, we already know that he was involved he's involved in a lot of things, right? He's not only that, he's very opinionative, and his TikTok is almost 200,000 in like a couple months, blew up because of what he does. And he hosts lives on his TikTok where they can bring on panelists. So he hosts TikTok panels, man, where they talk a lot of indigenous history, U.S. history, and things that you don't hear a lot about. So he was the most requested. Next to him is mi amiga Ananda. Mi amiga Ananda. Now, I'll be introducing them just by their IG names. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know the real names, right? Or whatever name they want to be referred to as, right? Or pinchy pronoun, or however they want to be referred to. I'm very respectful. That's one thing people have been trying to take me out of my respectful character, but you can't, man. That shit has been drilled in me through a lifelong full of experiences, man. Good and bad. But Miss Ananda is also gonna be in the house. She is into holistic, she is into healing, she is into meditation, she is into reading, she's into literature, she's into expression, and she's also on IG. So mi amiga Ananda, thank you again for joining us on the platform. I can't wait to have you on and hear what you got to say regarding a lot of topics that are happening right now. Okay. And then, of course, we have the Homie Hangout. Now, I contacted Raskizi because I heard that I believe he was in the middle of a move or a transition. And I'm like, cabron, are you good? You know, because it's next Wednesday. I don't want to rush you. If you need time to settle down, settle down. But oh no, he's like, oh, I'm in. I'm in like Flynn, cabron. Um, him and Wayward Son were the most requested to come back from the last panel. So again, I always say this is the people's channel. This is not Mikey's channel. So Mikey just got the vision, right? Well, actually, Miss ChicanoTube and me got the vision. We're just laying one night, we're talking, and then boom, the light bulb went off, and ChicanoTube was born, right? Um, so I contacted Raskizi. I said, hey, cabron, they are requesting you to come back. I want you back, not just the people, but can you come back? And then I heard about the movie. He says, oh, no, I'm in. I'm ready to go. Obviously, I appreciate his detailed breakdown on things. He's the YouTube Yarda. This is ChicanoTube, though. That's Chicano Street stuff, but he's the YouTube Yarda attorney. That's for sure right there. You know what I mean? He defended me while I was under investigation. I'm just kidding. I was under my first investigation on the YouTube Yarda, and then I was put on freeze, and then I finally got cleared. But Raskizi was part of it. No, I'm just kidding. It's a puro pedo. But he was the most requested, him and Wayward Son to come back. All right. Now here we go. Next to Rascal on the panel, as you can see, she is very influential, has a strong presence on Instagram, and is known for her advocacy and her distinct views, right? Co-founder of Freedom Angels, founder of Mamalitia, not militia, but Mamalitia, okay? We have Denise Aguilar from Stockton, California, okay? Again, IG influencer, absolutely checks all the boxes when it comes to influencer. Not just that, gente, she's in the Capitol, man. She has dedicated her life to advocacy. And I was really excited when she confirmed I will be on, because just like I told her, amiga, you got one of those voices that has a large platform, a large following. Your voice is very influential. And she's like, I'm in, like Flynn, send me the flyer when it's done. I sent her the flyer last night. Shout out to Wicked again for the graphics, cabron. You got down, James Brown. You got down. Mm, okay. Mm, that's right, Corso. I appreciate you. VA's in the casa. That's right. Tell you, cabron. Door TV's in the casa. That's right. Mexican Americans, cabron. She looks like somebody I know. That's right. Denise Aguilar will be here. I appreciate you again, amiga, if you're hearing. And then next time we have Southtown SD is coming back on the platform. We gotta have that San Diego perspective because we always get asked all about the border. We get asked about the border. I want to see what the changes have been happening. CBP and they have been reporting instead of 10, 20, 30,000 crossing daily when it was an open border, the border's closed. The border's closed doesn't mean no one can enter, gente. The people that have been working and over the border in SD and Chicali and all those little towns, they don't stop the hustle. What happened was the border's closed if you don't got documentation to come in. The border's closed if you don't have permission to come in. You know, speaking of that, I follow Annie GRC. I'd mentioned her on a recent short. And just something I want to mention. You know, she got deported back to Mexico, and you know, she embezzled 20, 30, $40,000 from her job, whatever, right? It is what it is. It's the past. I don't judge her. Only God can judge, right? So they sent her to Mexico. The whole time she's been over there, I think about maybe 2, 3, 4 years now. I don't know. She's been in Mexico for a while. The whole time she's been pretty much anti-USA. I mean, let's be clear with it. Mexico's the greatest country, and the USA ain't shit. I mean, that's what I get when I listen to her, right? And again, she was talking about how Trump is everything, right? Trump sneezes, boom, she'll drop a video about it. So that it's a free country. Well, I mean, US is, but she's in Mexico. But anyways, so I thought it was kind of cool. I guess I'll use the word cool because I'm respectful. I'll use the word cool. I thought it was kind of cool that she just announced that she got her visa approved after being deported to Mexico. She got a work visa approved, and she's excited to come back to the United States. That's great. I'm just wondering, as she's in the United States and comes over here now, is she going to be shitting on the United States? Because she's been shitting for 4 years on the United States, but she wanted to come back over here. I get it. I'm not knocking anyone that wants to come in here, to work for opportunities, right? It reminds me of Alex Enamorado, right? He's done videos on how America is not the greatest. America's not the greatest. But he's in jail right now and wants to be released back in America. Why would you want to be released back in America if America, you don't like it here? That's what I'm trying to make sense. And again, it's kind of like, it doesn't make sense because the people are saying, I don't like it here, but their actions are doing something else. I don't like it here, but my actions are saying I want to be here. I'll hold. Okay, Southtown SD's in the casa. He will be here. San Diego perspective. Let's go. Now we have someone else new joining the panel. Opinionative, expressive, wants to get in there. He's been in my comment section a lot. When you're in my comment section a lot, my eyes are on you and I see you. And I start moseying around your pages and see what's up. None of them, my brother. Chuck the Builder. Chuck the Builder is going to be in the casa, man. He is an investor. He is an entrepreneur. He's a hustler. Okay, not just that. Damn, my boy, you've been on a journey, cabrón. Woo, 120 pounds down? Jeez Louise, I'm so glad you did that, bro. Because the raza is just, we don't put a lot of emphasis on health, man. And that's a damn shame that we don't. We're drinking every weekend. We're eating all kinds of shit. We could talk about health on another podcast, but my brother, Chuck the Builder, you will be on. You got the last golden ticket, cabron. You will be on the podcast. You will be on the podcast as well. So again, gente, I'm excited. We have a half split down the middle. We got gender split. We got politics that are also split down the middle. I'm excited. I can't wait for this Wednesday at 6 o'clock. It's happening. It's going to be cross-streamed on as many platforms as possible. So it might be, I think last time there was at least 6 panelists out of the 10 that were able to cross-stream it. So you're going to be seen 6 o'clock on different platforms. But the important part is not about retaining the content. That's my content. No, none of that bullshit. It's for the people. It's for the people to see. It's for the people's message to be heard. I can't wait. I'm excited. 6 o'clock Wednesday. All the panelists are now official. And it's happening. I'm going to see you guys this Wednesday, man. I'm going to wrap this live up. I'll wrap it up, man. I got to get back on the grind. Live on ChicanoTube, you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday. These are the panelists. Enjoy the panelists. These are who you guys wanted to come back, who you guys wanted to bring back. It's going to be a hell of a show. And I'm going to see you guys Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We'll try to get to the comments. We'll try to get to questions that are asked. I got so much on my head. I know each of these panelists and what they specialize in. So I know exactly what trajectory to take and what to ask and all of that stuff. So I can't wait. We'll try to get to some comment questions, but that's not guaranteed. Like, damn, like on Kia Wee's, when Kia Wee was on the platform, we broke a record we had over 700 comments. I'm like, damn, I had to look at the analytics. 715 comments. That's why I keep inviting mi hermano back, because we want to get to some of the questions that were missed when it comes to indigenous history. And again, when these cabrones are talking about indigenous history, show me you're indigenous. Show me, cabron. If not, you're on the outside looking in. That's right, you guys. All right, I'll let you guys go enjoy the rest of your lunch like I will. I'm out. I'll see you at the quick mix tomorrow and then Wednesday at 6 o'clock, you guys. Remember what I always say? Beautiful linda raza, have a blessed day, prosper, get ahead and hustle and handle business and hug on your loved ones, all right? Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.